Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to go through the 2026 U.S. House map and make a prediction based on the latest polls and information from 2024's election. So we're going to start on the East Coast and work our way west. And as you can see right now, I've filled out most of the safe and likely states and some lean states, and Republicans have the edge over the Democrats 207 to 205. So we're going to start over on the East Coast with Maine. And Maine's 2nd district is currently held by a Democrat who won in 2024 by 0.6 percentage points. And that was when Trump won the district by 9 points. And so this year we have the former Republican governor running for election in this district, and I think that is going to bring the Republicans to victory, and I think they are going to get it by a lean margin and flip the seat to Republican. And now we're going to go to New Jersey, where they have a toss-up seat that the Republicans won by 6 points in 2024, and I don't think the Democrats are going to be able to make up that margin in 2026, and I think it's going to be a lean Republican district again. And then over here in New York, we have the 4th district, and Democrats won that district by 2 points in 2024, and the incumbent is running again, and there's no reasons why the Democrats would lose that seat. So I think that is going to be a lean Democratic seat. And now we are going to go to Pennsylvania, where there are 3 toss-up districts. We're going to start with Pennsylvania's 8th district, which the Republicans won in 2024, which they flipped and gained a seat in the 8th districts of Pennsylvania. And they won it by 1.6 percentage points. And so I don't think Democrats are going to do that well nationally that they're going to be able to flip that district back. So I think the Republicans are going to keep that district by a tilt margin. And now Pennsylvania's 7th district. It was won by Republicans, also a flip by 1 percentage point in 2024. And I think the environment in 2026 is going to be favorable to the Democrats. So I think the Democrats are going to be able to flip that seat back just by a small margin. And then in Pennsylvania's 10th district, Republicans won in this seat by 1.2 percentage points in 2024. And I think Pennsylvania will be hurt by the big beautiful bill because a lot of their people rely on Medicaid and food stamps. And so I think Democrats are going to be able to flip this district back just by a little bit. And now we are going to go to Virginia's 2nd district. And Republicans won this district by 4 points in 2024. So I don't think the Democrats will be able to flip this seat back because 4 points is just too big of a margin. So I think Republicans are going to win the seat again, but a bit less than they did in 2024. And now we are going to go to North Carolina, where their 1st district was won by the Democrats in 2024 by 1.7 percentage points, and there's no reason the Democrats would lose this seat, so I have this as a lean Democratic seat. Now we're going to go to Ohio, where we have 2 seats that are toss-up, and we're going to start off with Ohio's 13th district, which was won by the Democrats in 2024 by 2 percentage points, and I don't think the Democrats are going to lose this seat, but Ohio Republicans are attempting to redraw their district maps, and so that could have a big impact on the Ohio results and how many districts each party wins. But Democrats won this district by 2 points, and so I think there's no reason they're going to lose it because it should be a more favorable environment to Democrats nationally than in 2024 because the opposition party usually does well in the midterms. And then Ohio's 9th district won that by about 0.5 percentage point in 2024. And the RNC has invested into this district, and it's really a target for them to win, but I do think Democrats are going to hold on to it just by a small margin. Then we go to Michigan, and in the 10th district, Republicans won by 6 points. And you might be saying, oh, why didn't you fill that out beforehand? That's a huge margin. And it's because John James, the incumbent Republican, is not running for the seat and is instead running for governor. But the Republicans won it by 6 points in 2024. There's no reason why that should become a Democratic seat, but I still think the margin is going to be a little bit less than with John James running. But him on the top of the ticket for governor may have an effect on this district and make them vote really red. And then Michigan's 7th was Michigan's closest district, and the Republicans in 2024 flipped this seat. They won by 3 points, and this seat has always gone back and forth, and I think it's going to go back to the Democrats again, and they're going to win it by a tilt margin. So now we're going to head over to the West, where Wisconsin is, and we have one district in Wisconsin that is competitive. It's Wisconsin's 3rd district, and the Republicans won it by 2 points in 2024, but I think in the midterms, Wisconsin is this Democratic stronghold, and with the very friendly environment for Democrats nationally, I think Democrats will flip this seat just by a small margin, which will help them get closer to a majority. And now in Iowa, we have one competitive seat, Iowa's 1st district, which was won by the Republicans by a very, very slim margin, about 0.1 percentage points. And so I think with the midterms being more favorable to Democrats, the Democrats will easily flip this district, and it will help them get closer to a majority. And now we're going to take a pause right now. We have 9 seats left to rank, and Democrats have 214 and Republicans have 212. So Democrats have a slight edge right now, but we're going to see what these next seats bring. And so now we're going to go way down to Texas, where we have one competitive seat. This is Texas's 34th district, and the Democrats won it by 2 points in 2024, and there's no reason that they should lose it, but the Republican National Committee is looking at this race to make it more competitive, so I think the margin will shrink and it will be a tilt Democratic district. So now we are going to go up to Colorado, where we also have one competitive district. This is Colorado's 8th district, in which the Republicans flipped it in 2024. They won by 0.8 percentage points, and I think with terms being more favorable to the opposition party, which would be the Democrats, they are going to be able to flip this back into Democratic control just by a very slim margin. And now we're going to go down to New Mexico, where we have another competitive district, their 2nd district, and this district has been Democratic for a while. Democrats won it by 2 points in 2024, so I think they are going to win it again in 2026. And in Arizona, we had 2 very close districts. We had the 6th district, which Republicans won by 3 points, and the 1st district, in which the Republicans won by 4 points. And this 6th district, even though the Republicans and Democrats have always done well in this district, and I think they are going to take this seat back from the Republicans just by a slim margin, but this will get them to their majority of 218 votes in the House of Representatives. But in Arizona's 1st district, it was R+4, and there's a Republican in office there since 2011, so I really think this is going to stay Republican. There's no chance the Democrats are going to be able to flip this seat. And now, if we go up to Washington, we have Washington's 3rd district, which Democrats won by 4 points, and I think they are going to win it again in 2026. And now we have our final state, California. We have 3 districts there. We have California's 13th district, in which the Democrats won by 0.05 percentage points. Just a few votes put them on top. But I think they are going to hold on to this seat because it is the midterms. which are favorable to the opposition party. And then down in California's 27th district, the Democrats won it by 2 points. It was a flip from the Republicans, and so I think the Democrats are going to hold on to this seat. They won it by 2 points in 2024. There's no reason they should lose it. So I have this as a lean margin. And we have our final district, California's 45th district, in which the Democrats won by 0.2% in 2024. And I think they're going to keep this seat and win by about the same margin. Maybe they will win by a little more because it is the Republicans' midterms and they're getting a little unpopular with their big, beautiful bill. And so this concludes that we look at our map. We have Democrats at 222 seats and Republicans at 213 seats. And this means the Democrats would have flipped 7 seats from their current 215, and the Republicans would have lost 7 seats from their current 220. And this is actually the same outcome in 2022, but reversed. The Republicans had 222 and the Democrats had 213. And so I think in this midterm year, Democrats are set to take back the House of Representatives. But if we look down here, we have 11 Democratic tilt states, which is a lot, and the Republicans could really focus on those and try to put a few in their favor to make this margin even closer, or even maybe keep the House to themselves. And so that's what I have for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and please comment. I would love to hear your thoughts.